Okay, so glad to be here. And I'll be sharing today on something that is so dear to me. And I think is also very important to a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners. And this is on three ways to get customers online, three easy ways. So now one of the things that you'll be thinking about coming into this live session will be, is it really easy to get customers on social media? And I'm here to prove that to you that it's easy to get customers on social media. I'm going to say it is not simple, but it's easy. So we'll be going ahead shortly while we wait for others to join. I'm sure that the replay will be available. And if you're watching this replay from wherever you're watching it, please leave a comment and just tell me where you're watching it from. We'd love to know and connect with you. I have a channel that I share tips for business owners and basically help them to get more customers and more clients online. So if you see the ticker at the bottom, you see the link and you also see it in the description. Just click the description to join. And we're going to kick off in a few minutes. Just want to send out this last message to get more people to join. I'm sending out this email and text to get more people to join from my list. And hopefully this is of value to you. And I want to see comments. I want to see us drop some comments. I want to see us share questions and what your expectation would be or is for this session. And I would love to know what those expectations are so that we can be able to make this worth your while and make sure that you get value for the session that you are attending. Okay, so just give me one more minute and we will be on the way. So I'll be back shortly. Just give me one more minute. So you can see my face right now, and I would love to know where you're joining from. If you're watching the replay, if you're watching this live, joining from. Would love to know where you're joining from. Okay. My name is Abbo D. Leon, and I am a digital marketing expert and online business consultant. I've been doing this for over a decade, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this very impactful live webinar for business owners and entrepreneurs. And in this session, we'll be talking about three ways to get more easy ways to get more customers online. And hope you're with your pen and your paper, and we'll be diving in immediately. So before we start, like I said, drop a comment and tell me where you're joining from. Just tell me your name, your business, and where you're joining in from. And also, I would love to know what type of business you do. So just tell me your name, what type of business you do, and where you're joining in from. Right. So I want to give a scenario and illustration. There are two business owners. The first one, let's say a business owner A has a physical store. They both have physical stores. A physical store in a busy market. And every morning, this business owner goes and opens the store and just puts out everything and then waits for customers to walk in. And they do that day in, day out, months, years, over the years. And then business owner two also has a shop or a store in a busy market. And when they open their physical store, they take pictures of these products, they do videos, they make videos and use social media to promote their business. Merely asking you as a business owner in 2026, who do you think is going to make more sales? Who do you think is going to reach more people based off of the just off of the fact of using something extra, doing something extra? Who do you think is going to make more sales? I'd love to see comments. I'd love to read comments. But who do you think is going to make more sales just off of that single fact that you know? So what I'm about to show you today are three easy ways that you would not just be the first example, which is business owner A, that hopes and prays that customers come, but you're going to increase the odds of you getting more customers, getting more sales, and increasing your visibility for your business using social media. So let's jump right into it. The first thing is you have to know who your target audience is. And in the case of business A, his customers may well not be in the market or not know where he is or don't even know he exists, but they need that product, they need that solution that he offers, but they do not know that he exists. So one of the challenges that business owners face is that your target audience, the right people for your business, do not know that you exist. They do not know where you are in the marketplace. They do not know that you offer the solution that you created. They do not know that you are good at what you do simply because you exist somewhere that they do not have an awareness of. And that's one thing that social media is going to help you do, and doing it the right way. And with this easy tips I'm going to share, it will help you to basically get your business up online and then get some customers for free. Easy ways to do that. So the first thing, like I said, is you have to know who your customers are. And knowing who your customers are isn't just about, hey, they are male or female, 25 to 45, and in Lagos, Abuja, or Port Harcourt, or Accra. That is not just it. Those are simple demographic information or data that you need to have, but you have to go a little bit deeper. Who are these people? Yes, you know their location, you know what they do for work, you know their income, but you have to know a lot more about your customers. What motivates them? What inspires them? What is the real issue or the problem that they are trying to solve? So by knowing what these customers really want, what the challenge that they are facing is, it will help you to create effective solutions. Because if you have a solution and you promote it to someone that doesn't need it or you think needs it but doesn't need it, then you will not be making sales online. For example, if someone sells water and the water is cold, it's very cold, it's chilled, and they offer this in a place where people do not have a need for it, or they are in transit, they are in air-conditioned vehicles or in a state of mind where they do not need that, then that product, as good as it is not going to get any sales. But consider the same product, a chilled bottle of water, maybe in the heat of traffic, or maybe close to a football field, or like the example we use in a busy marketplace. That would require people that need the product to engage with the user or the let me say the business owner to purchase this product. So you have to know what problems your customers are trying to solve. Having a solution is not enough. You have to know who these customers are and what problem they have. So when you know what the problems your customers are trying to solve, then you can easily be able to reach them or connect to them to make sales. So the first easy way to get customers online is one, knowing your customers, knowing who exactly your customers are, and not just on the surface level, but going deeper to be able to understand their needs, their pain points, their motivations, their psyche, the way they think, their purchase patterns, their behaviors in relation to your product. And that would help you and save you a lot of stress in just simply putting your products online or just posting pictures and hoping that people buy. It's going to shape your messaging. It's going to shape the type of content. It's going to shape your time that you post. It's going to shape how you direct the content, the location that you direct the content to. So this is really critical. And if you do not get anything out of this session, this factor alone is going to help you with getting the right customers and being able to make sales online using social media, be it Instagram, be it Facebook, be it TikTok, be it Twitter, be it LinkedIn. And the second one, which is very important, and it's also very much tied to The first one is you have to speak your customer's language and meet them where they are. So a lot of business owners want to expect that sales are going to start coming. Well, that's great. But here's the thing: you have to go where your customers are, where they already are, where they reside, where they live, to meet them and then bring them over to your platforms. And that is a big game changer for business owners if you're able to understand how to do this and how to go about it. So what do I mean by this? There are already platforms, there are already groups, there are already pages, there are already um, spaces where your ideal customers live or currently are. But if you're not going there, you're going to just be somewhere else just shouting and creating awareness, but no one is going to be seeing or hearing your message or your voice or knowing that you exist. So here's the key factor that would help in connecting to the target audience or the customers and knowing where they are. Just like the first one, since you know where they are, you know what their motivations are, knowing where they are, you know where they live. I like to use the word live. Knowing where they live will enable you to go meet them where they are and then make them offers that will get them to come over to your platform. That's the second tip. Then the third one, the third tip, because I want to take some questions and answers if you're watching this live. And if you're watching this in the replay, you can leave some questions and or send them to me via Instagram at dkingleone1. The handle is showing on the ticker. You can send a message on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and on Facebook. And I would love to make a video like this or reply your messages directly. So the third easy way to get customers on social media is by having a list. Having a list. What do I mean? There's a popular saying that social media is rented property. It is no man's land. So for someone like myself who has experienced a case of my page on a particular social media network being deleted and ads, creating engagement, and then once the algorithm shakes or shifts, it is back to square zero. And all of that hard work, all of that effort that you put into building this audience now goes to zero. So it isn't safe to just build your customers on social media. Again, it's a place where the attention on social media is fleeting. So 1 minute you're on this live session, the next minute a notification pops, and then you're off to that. So it is easier to get customers to from where they live, which is the point two, to where you are by adding them to your list or inviting them to your list. And in the list that you own and control, you can have as much conversation, much interactions, much experience with the customers that would easily enable you to convert them into sales. These are three simple strategies that every business owner can take advantage of and begin to get more clients and get more customers online. One of the challenges that business owners face is that they expect that this is going to be a one-off process. Immediately you get onto this, you start doing this today, and then in next 24 hours, the next day, you get customers, boom. Again, that is great, and I wish that for you, but it is not often that way. So this three steps I just shared may take a while for you to even grasp and understand and be able to get the ideal results. This is where we come in. As a digital marketing expert and online business consultant with over 11 years of experience, one thing that we help you to do is to simplify this process. So we take away all the hard work while you focus on the business, we focus on the marketing and getting you the right customers and the right clients. So if this is something that you would love to do, simply click on the link in the description or just send a message on any of the handles showing on the screen at the King Leone1, and my team and I would love to have a conversation with you. I'll be waiting for questions in the chat. I'll take a look at the chat to see if there's some questions. And this is a quick live session just to answer these three questions. And if you'd love to have more sessions like this, if you'd love to have more videos like this to help you get more customers online, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon to make sure you get notified next time I'm going live, and also to get first-hand information, not just the tips, but first-hand information about programs, trainings, events, and offers that we have. Click the link in the description and get into the WhatsApp channel where we can have more engaging conversation and interactions. So I'll be looking at the comments, and if you have any comment, thank you to all those watching lives on YouTube for streaming this on YouTube alone. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment or a question. I'd love to hear a question from you. I would absolutely love to hear a question from you. And if there are no questions, we could simply